Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are here for training regarding the Kessel grease separator, fully automated, made in Germany. Actually, this system is only made for cleaning the kitchen wastewater only. Nothing else should be involved. No WC, only wastewater coming from kitchen. So, just a brief explanation about the system. We have the fully automated grease interceptor. We have lifting station freestanding, because the drainage here going is not by gravity. We don't have a sump pit, so we have to take it there to the ground floor. So we have, as you can see, a grease interceptor made up of polyethylene monolithic body. This is also polyethylene monolithic body. We have two pumps for the lifting station with a non-return valve. This is a ventilation, and this is the high pressure. This is, of course, the gate valve. This is the control panel of the lifting station. Nothing here involved, anything related to maintenance. We don't need to do. There's a maintenance date already assigned here. When we come once every year, we check up on the wiring, the connections. We do here the assessment. There is something called inside testing of every single component. We do this every year to make sure that our components are still in good condition. Now, going back to the system, first of all, you have to know, when we say fully automated grease interceptor, doesn't mean that this pump has to run all the time. No. The separation is done 100% by specific gravity, which is manual. This pump is only done for fully automated cleaning, which means that when I'm cleaning, there will be no odor and it will be fully taking place inside without the need of opening the closure, snap closure covers, and no need to do anything for mixing, for high spray, nothing. This will be done once every month. There will be already assigned company to come and execute the cleaning. Now, just to explain how the separation goes, we have the 10 liters per second with kitchen wastewater coming inside. There's a baffle here, and there's a baffle at the outlet. By specific gravity, there's a baffle that will be pushing the water downside. By specific gravity, the grease will go up. And then, as you can see, we are moving transversal. So it means that the separation will take place. Sludge goes down, grease goes up. So in this area here, all will be occupied with grease. In the area downside, it will be occupied with sludge. And that will be kept with the clean water that's in between, which will be going at the outlet. And there inside, the baffle will take only the water collectively. It will connect it from the clean zone. By EN1825, the capacity of the grease at the outlet should not exceed 25 milligram per liter as per the law, or to clean 97% of sludge and grease. You have to comply with this in order to be certified as per EN1825. Now, during the process, during the month, grease will start accumulating from up to down. You can monitor it by the wiper here. We have an inspection window where the grease level starts increasing. When it reaches to the middle, it means we have reached to the maximum. It's not allowed to go downside, because going downside means you are going beyond the level of the highest capacity. So when it reaches to the middle, it means we are there in the highest. But we are not here to monitor this manually. There is a sonic level indicator. This is the sensor cable, as you can see here. This is the sensor cable for the sonic level indicator. That's a probe integrated inside the separator. It's connected to the digital controller, Kessel grease interceptor controller, where you can see it. Now, there is no operation for the kitchen, so you are monitoring a 0 centimeter of grease level inside. Later on, at further stages, what will be happening? Every day, 5 a.m. in the morning, there will be thousands of readings there where it will be showing exactly where we are in terms of the grease level. Going back to the system here, we have to clean once every month, and we have a monitoring there that will be telling you the grease level. Now, the maximum grease level should not be exceeding 67% as per the design selection. We are designing to have safety factor where this will be clean. But let's say we have high season and the kitchen is operating 24 hours per day and there is overload, and there the grease interceptor went to level that's above above the capacity that's meant, it will give you a pre-alarm and then an alarm. Pre-alarm means you are 70% range. You have to call the truck very fast. So you have to call the truck within a week, otherwise you will go to the alarm. Once you reach the alarm, you are in critical zone. The truck has to come at the very same second. Now, coming back to the fully automated grease interceptor, now we'll be doing a seminar about how it's going to be happening. First of all, you have to know it's a two-press button. Press start, and then you press OK, and then you leave it. There is 13 stages where it will be doing. You have, first of all, you will have slightly disposal, then you will have refill of hot water. If you can see there, the components, we have solenoid valve for hot water, cold water, this is for filling. That one is done for the flushing and cleaning the system, because you need to have 60 degrees, flushing the system inside. If there is any bacteria, any virus, or whatever sludge, or whatever grease is accumulated on the wall, so that it melts it. And based on the high pressure nozzle that we have on this pump, you will be cleaning all the surfaces. You will be seeing this throughout the process. Meanwhile, the components are, you have an automated actuator valve that will be shifting between mixing and disposal. This is the disposal line, this is the source coupling where your truck comes here. Before starting there, we need to make sure the following are here. First of all, we need to open, we need to buckle, we need to make sure that the valves for the hot water and the cold water are okay. We need to make sure that electricity there, everything, nothing is shut down and everything is okay. And afterwards, when we buckle, now we have clean water. We'll be spraying the water here. There is no problem since we have a drainage outlet there. So we'll be checking. Throughout the cleaning process, I will go throughout of them one by one to show you how it starts. Maybe my friend, you can tell me how to do it. Very simple. There we open, we buckle, we make sure the valves are okay and everything's okay. What do we press?
Press that.
And then okay.
Okay.
Then press the start.
Press that. Okay.
And then we leave it. And then we leave it. Now what you can see is stage 1. Stage 1. You can see stage 1 out of 13. If you can see, there are 13 stages. We start with slide disposal. It means that the disposal on the ground will be slightly arranged. Okay? This is the first stage. Throughout the second stages, you will find very simple, very easy how things are going on. We don't touch anything, we just watch. Now this is water is supposed to be inside the truck, not here, because this is grease water. But now we are doing this just for training.
Yeah.
So throughout the stage, this water will go inside the truck. You can see there's a high pressure, there's a very big flow, so this will be cleaned very fast. Usually this stage will take between 40 to 50 minutes once every month. If you can see here, we are now arranging partial disposal. We have a total of 13 stages. You see, it stopped now, the water stopped, and then now the actuator valve is moving towards the second stage, which will be the mixing. But before mixing, definitely there are several stages that has to take place. As you can see now, the second one is showing now automatic actuator on, which means that now we are preparing to go to the second. Now we are starting with the mixing. We are mixing components inside at very high pressure. Why do we need to make slide disposal? We need to make slide disposal because if you are mixing and it's fully filled, it will not do. It will not actually, it will not perform very well. Now we are doing mixing. Come see my friend. If you are seeing here, the mixing is done because we empty partially. Now we can do very high pressure mixing there inside. As you can see, all the wall here, if you can touch. You see how it's cleaning now. It's a very high pressure there, circulating throughout. There is a nozzle, you can see here 2 nozzles with heads going here. You can touch everywhere, you can sense here it's touching. It's cleaning, high pressure cleaning now. If you can see this stage will take a couple of minutes and then we will go through another stages. We are checking now the stages, where the stages here are going As I said, we have 13 stages. Now we are in stage number 2. Definitely we will be checking the major stages as every time what you will have. You will have mixing, disposing, and then you'll have refill of hot water, and then mixing, and then disposing. We'll finish this stage. We'll show you how the refill takes place, and then afterwards we will go to the final stage because we don't want to repeat what we've seen in the first cycle. Now, as you can see, the actuator valve is already going fully automated. Nothing you need. I'm not touching anything. I'm just watching. I'm not touching anything. I'm just watching. You can see throughout all the components. You can feel the vibration. This is cleaning of the surfaces inside.
From the nozzle?
Yes, from the 2 nozzles there. This is perfect way to make sure. Now there is one more thing that you have to know, guys. There is a macerator inside here. There is a macerator inside here. You see the macerator? It will cut bones. It will cut French fries. It will cut anything that's already there inside to make ease the disposal. If you have bones, if you have sludges, the pump cannot pump it out perfectly, or sometimes you will have bucket inside. Thanks God our source is very close here. Now here, this water is coming here, it should go inside the truck. We are not doing this as only for training, only nothing else. You can see here also the cleaning, it will clean as well. It will clean as well the inspection window and all the components inside. Sometimes you hear some crashes. Any crash, it means that the macerator is crashing something. Now, this is pre-programmed, no need to touch. It will do we can stop at any time. Let's say we want to stop, we have some emergency, we stop. At any time we press the stop. And then we press OK to continue. OK? We stop at any time and then we have. Now, let's go to third stage. Okay, I want to show you now the further stages very fast so that we don't go throughout the process. It's very simple and very straightforward what will be happening. We saw the first stage, we saw the second stage. I will pass throughout the stages very fast so that you will be knowing what to do. During this time, as I'm repeating, guys, no one should be touching anything. You just be watching. Someone has to be staying here. In case of any emergency, anything happening, you just press the stop button only. Okay? Now, I will show you how it will go one by one. Maintenance, we'll do it manually by pressing. First one was partial disposal. The second was mixing, which we didn't see. The third one will be disposing. If you can see, it has to dispose. Fourth one will be refilling. We will be refilling now with hot water. If you can see there, the actuator will turn. And then, why actuator will turn? Because we don't want to drop water in terms where it's on the disposal mode. It has to be on the mixing mode. Because once we refill, after refill we have to mix. So we cannot dispose after refill. We have to mix since we already have collected good amount of hot water. This hot water is collected there from the domestic hot water at 60 degrees. You can see there, the solenoid valve will work automatically. The most important thing there is that you can see the air gap. This air gap is very important because you are mixing wastewater with domestic clean water. If you do this, you have to keep a gap in order not to pollute the initial water there. So now we are going into this stage where it will be filling with hot water. This hot water afterwards, it's number 4. We go number 5, it will do the mixing. You see now we are mixing the hot water we collected. It means again, after also vibrating, we will be pumping water at high temperature so that if we have any grease sticking there inside the wall, it will be clean. And then we go through all the stages. I'm passing through this, but this you will see it in the fully automated when you start. You just stop, you just wait and watch. Now this 5, then you will go 6, disposing, and then number 7, you refill again with hot water, and then you go number 8, you rinse. It means that you are at the rinsing stage, where it means you are at the final stage of, when you're washing clothes. Same case here. Now disposing, and then you refill again with hot, and then you rinse, and then you dispose, and finally we refill with cold water. Why cold water refill? Most important thing, is that this system will be empty. This system will be empty of water. We cannot do separation by specific gravity if the separator is empty. Only it will take place by specific gravity, the separation between grease, water and sludge, if we have fully clean water there inside. You can see now, we are filling with cold water that will be programmed till the end. And in case that there is any expel, any addition, it will go to the outlet where you will have a lifting station here that will be pumping. Why it has to be filled with water, with fresh water? So again, when the water coming from the kitchen, it's mixed with bones, grease, and clean water. So again, it takes place by specific gravity, where water goes down, the water will be pushed down, grease will go up, sludge will be down, and then the continuity will be for only clean water. Any question, my friend? Any question, my dear? Just tell me whatever you need, I can explain.
This motor is waterproof?
Yes, it's IP68, if I'm not mistaken. This is the IP here. It's already there. It's IP60s, which means that any splash, there is no problem.
IP 68. 7.
Yes, it's an IP68 pump. And here also, if you have any splash, there is no problem. Look at the IP here also. IP68. Same there, IP68.
So we can clean here, right?
If you can, I prefer to use blow and only air blow. You just clean from white to white. No, air blow. You see this air blow? You just blow out the nothing else. No need for anything else. Any further question? Finally, let's say now we are refilling. We finished with the refill, where it will stop by its own. We don't touch anything. It stops by its own. Everything will be filled. Then we come here. The truck takes out the plug. He leaves. If there is anything here to clean, and then this has to be closed. And then we are ready. Any further question? Any further question, my friend? Okay, thanks a lot.